I should have maybe built up another building in like Harganeth or one of my other provinces where I could build shades. Because if I can just spam shades at this point, I think that would be a very good idea. Warhammer says Northern should strike back. There's actually only like, what, 2 turns left now until their ritual's over, so it should fail. And then we go on to win, hopefully. And we can set up Malekith with a really nice army for his quest battle before we do the final battle. Hussein says, do you prefer spellcaster lords or like melee duelist lords? I really like the duelist lords. Like Nolosi is like my favorite character. She is so damn good. Like the fact they have like 800 weapon strength and they just like annihilate enemy lords is just so fun to watch. Like when you get those like big old dragon battles. Casters are cool. Like Malekith is like really cool because he has both the duelist sort of part of him where he's really strong in melee, but he's also got the magic as well. So there we go. Right, what are we gonna do? Extra leadership, magic resistance, or banner of the eternal flame? I guess we'll give him banner of the eternal flame. We can't give these banners to the settlement garrison, which is annoying. But we're going to quick save this and fight it on the battle map. Poor old Harkaldra always gets run over. But we should be able to defend quite convincingly, I think. Lord Hammer says, go Koval. You can do it on a Moksha. Yes, indeed. So a straight wall. I think the infantry just outclasses ours. The main thing we're going to have to do is just like get a really decent dark conduit. Golden Simmons says, bring in an 88. If only it were that easy. Okay, let's see. So their army is actually starting on this right side. There's 3 towers there. We don't really need anything on this left side then. That's good for us, I think. We will take everything off the walls. And I'm going to just put the dark shards up here for now. We'll have the Blackheart Corsairs sort of stand behind.
Dark Elves.
And the Witch Elves can stay down at the bottom, just so that they don't get hit by any missile fire, although I don't think they have a single missile unit, so we should be okay in that respect. And the main thing is just going to be taking down these Pterodon Riders. That's pretty simple. And we're also going to have like cavalry over here, cavalry at the main gate, and then we'll have the repeater crossbows sort of sit here as well. Maybe they can shoot up onto the wall or something. And the other thing is, may as well have the Death Hag on the wall with Koval up here as well. Although is Koval on a horse? Oh, that sucks. I should have taken him off his horse. That was a mistake. Yeah, definitely should have him off his horse. That's kind of silly. I guess it's okay because it means I won't suicide him on the walls, but it's kind of annoying at the same time. Alright, if we need any units on this side, I might... Let's just have a unit of Witch Elves here, just in case. We could probably spread them out to cover all the towers as well. Alright, so we don't need the towers to hit the siege towers. We need to just try and focus down their more expensive units, so maybe the Cold One Riders at the back there. That would be a good target, I think. Saras Spears, Saras Warriors. Saras Warriors are pretty standard, I think. Nothing too special about them. It's the cold ones, the big old dinosaur that is on here. That's going to be a problem. And these Pterodon Riders are kind of annoying. Alright, let's see what happens.
Dark Riders.
Witch Elves.
Dark
So I'm hoping
Shards.
that the Dark Shards just like annihilate these Pterodon Riders. Hopefully they will. They should do. yeah, they're going to get wrecked. That's good. That's exactly what I wanted. And also the Dark Riders with repeater crossbows are actually taking on those Pterodon Riders, which is good. Oh, look at that. Massacred. Absolutely massacred. Can we... Oh, this is the Shadows of Vanlek. Okay, never mind. I was going to say maybe we could use like Pale of the Lure Queen, or the Lure of the Pale Queen onto these towers, but maybe not. Either way, Pterodon Riders are dead, which is good. Now we just need to focus the units behind. Any units basically close enough that I might get some of these to go up onto the gate. We're going to have a lot of time to shoot at those units.
Kill them! Taruki! Nagarothi! We understand.
Okay, cool. Right, so all of my dark shards and so on should be like falling back. I might just bring them off the walls for now. Actually, these ones can just move over. And then we'll have the Corsairs take their place.
Following orders.
Cool. I'm gonna get the Witch Elves involved as well, just to make them crazy. Now if they come through the gate here, we can do the whole thing where we have the Dark Shards on the other sides.
Without question. We understand.
And we have the Death Hag holding those guys back. We'll have the Black Ark Corsairs there. Chameleon Skinks have come up here. Let's make sure we take them out. Cool.
Dark shards.
We're nearly taking out the Cauldron Riders, which is good.
Cold-blooded killer.
We're doing a lot of damage here. This is good. Actually, this is a really good opportunity to use this. Did you guys see that? It like bounced off the wall. That was weird. Oh, we do have units coming up on this right side. Oh, but of course, we do have the Witch Elves there, so that doesn't matter. Chameleon Skinks won't last too long. So I'm going to have my leader come to the center, fend off against the dragon. I feel like we can do this. Yeah, let's just get our Dark Shards ready to shoot at stuff. Might even move these ones further back so they can fire onto the wall. Right, these Corsairs as well. We'll wait for more of them to come up, and then we'll do like a Dark Conduit. Maybe here would be better. Although we got the Witch Elves there as well. It's on this far right side that we're going to get overrun.
Dreadlord to slaughter. Slash kill. Battle ready.
Let's get these repeater crossbows out of there. Nice. We're going to have to go deal with these Saurus Warriors, I think. Okay, we're going to Dark Conduit this now. There we go. That's how we do it. I also set off our Murderous Prowess. Lovely. We also have the Dark Shards firing in their volleys now as well, which is good. And further to that, we can do a Shadows of Anlek here. Actually, that's on the wall, so we can't do that. Maybe do it across here again. Alright, that did some damage, I guess. Not as much as I wanted it to. Is that leader dead yet? I guess it doesn't matter. He's currently being shot a lot by my Dark Shards there, which is good. Also, these ones firing in as well. It's good to see. Nice. If we can take out the leader, that will help break their morale significantly. Alright, so our Death Hag is nearly dead. On this wall here, we can probably do another Dark Conduit. Yeah, I feel like we're okay for now. Although we are getting pretty low on people, which isn't good. But if their leader's dead, that would definitely help us out.
Suffering for all. Dark Rider
Right, let's get these Dark Riders to move up and hit those Saurus warriors. I think all of their units are on walls right now, so we can't use the Shadows of Alnec. Alright, let's pull back with these riders.
Dark Shards.
Dark Shards are engaging in melee there, hoping that the missiles can do some damage though. Witch Elves on that side just trying to send them crazy. On this side, they're actually pretty healthy on this side. We just got to hope that the Dark Conduit can go off again, because if it can, we're going to be a pretty good spot.
Cold-blooded killers. Murder awaits. Murder awaits. Dark Riders.
Let's go charge into these Chameleon Skinks, just because they're missile infantry, so definitely charge them down.
Dealers in death. The merciless host.
And once we've dealt with those Saurus warriors, we're good as well. Alright, let's make sure we get in here. And we're going to Dark Conduit onto our Witch Elves. Lovely. That did a nice amount of damage. I need to get these Dark Riders out of the way, honestly, so that my Dark Shards can keep firing.
The merciless host. Kill them.
Make sure my leader gets involved there and we get the Corsairs back as well. Right, that's done a lot of damage to those guys on the right side. Those Witch Elves slaughtering those guys. I like it. I feel like they're gonna all fall back though, eventually.
We are ready. Destroy. Advance.
Well, we can't let our guy die here. That's not good.
I go for.
Get our leader out. Very important.
Marching.
Can't let him die.
Understood. The merciless host.
I'm gonna have to engage with the Dark Shards, I think.
Dark Elves.
And these guys need to
For battle.
run down the Skinks, I think.
Druki, as you say.
Let's get onto the wall here. Maybe we can fire into the back of this melee.
Dreadlord. Attack.
Do have some more
Druki.
Dark Shards here that are full health.
Eurathin.
81 seconds at the moment until the next Dark Conduit. I feel like if we land one more, we will win. It's just a matter of making that happen.
Dreadlord.
Oh, this isn't good. How much health is he on? Not enough.
Marching. Blood-drenched lord. Corsairs.
Get those Corsairs to engage there. We won't send in our Lord anymore.
Merciless warriors.
Right, 40 seconds. Let's have these Dark Riders come in behind this engagement, I think. Maybe that'll work. We can get in behind them. That will cause a rear charge, which will be really good for us. And we can also use these Dark Shards to just hold the front line while that happens. Because we don't want them to just capture that.
Hey! Dark Elves. Pull back. Slay them. Massacre them. Nagarothi.
Right, we need to get our Shadows of Anlec to come across. Nice. Maybe I should do it on these guys.
Forward stay. Dark Rider crossbows.
What? Oh, it happened again. This game is just trolling me, I swear to God. That was such a good Dark Conduit as well. Oh man. Matthias said, "Don't you have a mage on the wall?" It was a death hag. She didn't have any spells. He tried. He tried, guys, but it was not to be. The Lizardman intervention, though, is in a bad shape, so that's good. Won't be able to do it to another settlement, that's for sure. We lose Harkaldra for, well, not the first time. Oh dear. Currently, the New World colonies going pretty ham into the Cult of Pleasure. Kind of stabbing them in the back. Red Pilgrim says the game doesn't want you to win that easy. That is definitely for sure. Alright, let's see what happens at the Great Arena. I feel like they're gonna just attack it straight up. They are. Oh lord. Here we go again. Alright, let's get these banners down. We're not winning this, but we can definitely like soften the blow for other, yeah, for other settlements. Quick save, fight it on the battle map. I'll tell you what I'm going to do after this is, in my other provinces, delete buildings so I can build like a Shades building, and then just build like armies of Shades in like every province that I can. Because currently, like, I just need to win the campaign, right? And it doesn't matter how many settlements I lose as long as I win. And at the end of the day, as soon as all of these armies are dealt with, I can just probably disband them all. So I'll have enough like upkeep to just have Nalosi and Malekith alive for the last battle. So here we go again. This time, Shades are good. Shades are really good for this scenario. It's just they're going to run out of ammunition. That's the biggest problem here. So we'll have the Shades on the walls.
Dark Elves.
Like so. And they can get their arrows into the enemy. I might just work around a big old choke at the back here, because we got some pretty nice like sort of areas that we could work with. So if we go like Black Ark Corsair, Witch Elf, and then just have all our archers behind, we could probably massacre them, but we should definitely try and hold the walls, I think. Or maybe we should like hold the walls until they get up to the walls and then pull back after that. I'm not entirely sure. Because I feel like if we do this, for example, we just have the Dark Shards here, we could just shower them in arrows. It would be nuts. These tents are kind of annoying. They're not making it easy to deploy troops, I'll tell you that much.
Dark Riders.
Okay, what are we going to do with our riders? Maybe we just have them like to one side down here. They can be like our cavalry coming in from the flanks. I don't know. Repeater crossbows can come over here. So yeah, I think this is a pretty solid strategy. I can fall back with most of the Shades. The Shades will use up a lot of ammunition. They do have some pretty solid melee defense and melee attack. And we have Eva here. He'll just stay back, I think. We can have Eva on one side, the Death Hag on the other. I think this is a pretty good strat. I guess the artillery might hurt though, once it gets into position. There's also a Hellbit Abomination there. We're going to do it like this and see what happens. Let's start the battle. Like I said, all I need to do is weaken these armies. And if I can do that, that's all that matters. Let's try and take out this artillery with these towers. That's what we need to do with the towers at least. Let's try and take out the artillery. And their infantry should pretty much disintegrate. Like, shades are going to do a lot of damage to this army before it even hits the walls. Right, the towers are trying to do some damage there. Yeah, look at these storm vermin getting sliced. Lovely stuff. Yeah, force them to fall back. That's good. That's good. That's what we like to see. A bit too many on that right flank. Maybe we can have a Shadows of Anlak come in here. Help us out a little bit. Okay, I feel like we should fall back. Haven't done any damage to this catapult. I thought it would kill at least one of them, but it hasn't. But that is lovely damage there. That right flank just got annihilated, or, well, left flank, I guess. Yeah, that's the first wave done, so I think we just fall back. Unless we should hold. Like, on that left side, it just looks too good to, like, run away from. I don't know. I have no idea. Oh, man. And Warhammer says use the cavalry to raid the artillery at the start. We could have. We could have done that. That might have been a nice idea for sure. But we can't get the cavalry out of the gate now without them dying. Maybe the shades are just the first wave that we let die. Because they've just done so much damage. Like on this left side, the left side is the only reason that I'm basically sticking them there. Although that is some Death Globe Globadiers, so target those. Kill them off. Lovely stuff.
Shades, the merciless host. Shades, Nagarothi, death. Kill them.
Also, the other thing is it gives more time to kill the plague claw catapults there. We've already taken down a couple, and also melee. These guys aren't too bad, and we might be able to get like a decent Dark Conduit off on the walls, which might help. Nordham is saying run now while they still have ammo for better targets, then save the shades on your right. Maybe we should go now. Alright, let's do it. Let's just run away. If you insist, Nordhammer will try it out. Because it doesn't really matter. The initial army got absolutely wrecked then. That was nuts. The ones that are low health may as well just stay. I might be able to just leave one actually there and just have that, like, do a Dark Conduit or something. Right, we took out the Poison Wing Globadiers anyway. They're just straight up dead. It's really weird how that bounces off the walls like that. I think these guys are just doomed. They're being surrounded.
Eager for battle. Attack!
And these guys are dead as well.
Eager for battle. I am wasted here. Scum, scum!
We get a pretty good Dark Conduit there, so just thought I would use it. Therefore we can sort of rely on the cooldown. Cooldown is actually much lower than normal, which is good. The shades on the gate aren't actually losing too much, which is nice. And our shades here are currently getting back, which is good. Let's line them up, ready to help us out.
Shades, on to slaughter! Battle ready! Shades!
Ooh, ouch. That is some magic right there.
We are ready! We understand.
And these shades should actually be able to do a lot of damage to clan rats with shields. How much damage do these guys actually have? 29 melee attack. We've got what? 45 and 54? We'll get even more when we get murder's prowess as well. Long way off though. Oh, we do have a Hell Pit Abomination arriving in our front lines, which is not very nice, but we will be able to kill it off pretty damn quick, which is good. That Hell Pit Abomination going down will help us out a lot. On the left side, we've got the Grey Seer coming up. Right, these shades may as well come and help us out. Right, Skaven Slave Spears and Death Runners. They should get killed off pretty damn quick. It's good to see. Gotta be a bit conservative with ammunition though. One thing we need to do. Kinda wish we had Dark Conduit now. So I could Dark Conduit this quite easily. Still fighting strong though, because we are ripping to shreds those clan rats with shields. Right, if we can take out this Grey Seer, that would help us out a lot, so I'm going to let those keep firing. I think that's fine. On this right side, however, we can probably stop them firing for now. Need to wait until more units arrive. No, I think I should maybe just like pin down this Grey Seer here with one of our units of cavalry, and then I can just shoot it with those archers. Let's put all of these guys into a group.
As you say, Dark Riders. Slaughter them.
Ooh, dodge that magic, that's nice. Okay, maybe just retreat from that. I don't know if that's necessarily a good idea there.
Merciless warriors.
Why are they on melee mode? Don't go in melee mode. What's that about? These poor Dark Riders are probably just going to get absolutely annihilated. Oh well. We're never really going to do too much in the first place.
Stop.
Alright, Clan Rats with shields against Dark Riders with shields. Clan Rats will probably win, especially with the missile fire coming in. These guys may as well just fall back, because there is nothing they can do. I may as well keep using the Shadows of Anlak where we can. There's a really low cooldown. Oh, never mind. It's just reloading. Never mind. It's my bad. I guess if we kind of broke through here with the Dark Shards, we could probably engage like all of these units. That'd be good. I didn't do too much damage. It's a shame. Thought it would do more than that.
Merciless warriors.
Okay, so my main problem here is, I believe
To destruction. Destroy.
that they're...
Dark shards.
Just put all these guys back on fire at will. I believe I'm going to run out of melee infantry. That's going to be a big problem. Gut run slingers need to be killed because they're going to do a lot of damage if I let them. Oh, there goes Murder's Prowess. That's good. It's a good start. I'm going to have Eva come up and help out with the Grace here there. Get the Death Hag in there as well. Oh, here comes a big old strike. It's not nice. Killing off the Storm Vermin on the right side, that's nice. Got one unit of Storm Vermin down. And it's basically going to be a fight to the death because I don't think that we can win. Like, that is definitely not something that's going to happen. As soon as we make one unit route and they come off the field, more are just going to come in. We can maybe kill off the leaders, which might help. Like, if they get replaced by worse leaders, so they don't have these, like, Graces of Ruin, which are really annoying. They have, like, really good spells. Like that. It's really, really frustrating. The Corsairs, they're holding on very well. Gotta try and kill them off. Just try and kill the one that's in combat here. That would be better. I feel like that one's easier to kill for sure. There we go, it's one down. Just pause it a sec, because when it's lagging like this, the orders just don't go through properly. Alright, let's move over to the right side with one of these lords. I can get nice and deep, like the Death Tag, nice and deep into this formation. We can do a nice dark conduit when it comes off cooldown. Okay, we need to stop these guys wasting their ammunition again. So this entire left flank can just stop firing. Thank you very much. Right flank is fine, because they're firing into that melee. As soon as they break a unit, they just change target anyway, so that's good. Nice. Need to keep these guys on guard mode. I might also get the Witch Elves to move forwards on guard mode as well. Cool.
Visions of destruction.
The merciless host. Merciless warriors. Dark shards. We are ready. Merciless warriors.
So that right side's worked out quite nicely, although a lot of my units died there. We still have the Death Hag available, but I don't know what happened there. We lost a lot of units very quickly. Maybe it was all my archers or something, I have no idea. I guess we just fall back. We'll use some of our shades for the front line soon anyway. Ah, it's probably these Death Globe Globadiers. Yes, indeed it is. Make sure we target those. guess if it's just the Death Hag holding them back, that would actually work out quite nicely.
Death is coming. Merciless warriors, we are ready.
Right, all of these guys need to stop skirmishing as well, because they don't do what I'm telling them to otherwise.
Druki, forward! Battle ready. Onward.
Death Hag!
Back!
We've done a lot of damage here. The Plague Core Catapult actually came forwards, that's crazy.
Dealers in death.
Right, we've got some shades here that are ready to
Slay them.
move in. We'll have them move up, and that will allow my Dark Shards to get out of combat.
Going.
Cain forsakes us!
And we need to target these Death Globes.
Slay them.
They are doing too much damage. Bring the shades over here.
Druki, cold-blooded killers. The
Oh
merciless
my
host.
god.
With pleasure. Merciless warriors.
Death Hag!
Scout them.
Right, the shades should melt the Death Globe bombardiers, so that should help us out a lot.
Shades.
That would allow these shades to stay alive alongside my leader there.
Dealers in
Okay, that's good.
kill.
Is there all their armies? Because I feel like if this is continuing to be the case, we might be okay. I don't know.
Death Hag!
To destruction.
Let's not move too far forwards. We need to stay in range of our own
Whisper to me with
Like-
fury!
archers. Let's stop these guys from firing.
It is done.
Put on fire at will again, and they'll pick their own targets, which is good. Still got a Dark Conduit, so I can probably
Of course.
get the Death Hag in here and do that. Best to do it on like these singular units, because they just get surrounded and then you just blow up everything around them. Just do it now.
As you say.
There we go.
Of course.
And we'll have a sort of full back, I guess. All of the missile fire coming in should save her.
The merciless host.
Let's have the Dark Shards come over here.
Murder awaits. Death is coming.
These shades are nearly out of ammunition. Get some shades to back up that left side.
Eurathan. Onwards to murder.
Gonna make sure these guys aren't skirmishing, get them into a decent position as well. The repeater crossbows. A Grey Seer of Ruin is almost dead.
Daughter of
Right, we'll look to do a Dark Conduit on this left side next.
Channel my
I'm going to use the Pearl of Infinite Bleakness there, just because the magic came down. Oh, we do need to be a bit careful about these Gutter Runner Slingers. Don't want them killing off my Dark Shards, so we'll just make sure we kill them.
Shades.
I think they're targeting my shades at the moment.
Kill everything. Merciless warriors.
Dreadlord!
I was trying to take out the Grey Seer since he's come into combat again.
Heed me!
Dark
Might
Elves.
also just have
No mercy.
my Dark Shards target it as well. Gut Run's nearly dead.
Shades.
Let's get these shades into combat there.
Run!
There we go, nice.
Nagorothi. Without question. Bloody murder.
Oh, this is crazy. We're doing a lot of damage, but still reinforcements coming in.
Dark Elves.
It's only a matter of time.
Dark Shards. Druki. Shades.
Our strength is fading.
I need to put all of these guys onto guard. Because they keep moving forwards.
Dark Riders.
Cool. Doing a good job there with the Dark Shards of Shields. We've killed a lot of guys. If only we could count exactly how many. What's the spell that's cooling down right now? It's called Dark Conduit. Basically it explodes, doesn't affect friendly troops. Basically anything surrounding the unit just gets obliterated. It's a ability you get with the Rite of Cain. Like it's a rite that I've activated.
Dark purpose.
Right, we need to make sure that Eva's being backed up here. Eva has proven herself once before. She is my lucky general, but I feel like she is eventually going to be overrun here. Especially considering these guys are going to eventually run out of ammunition, and then any like range forces they have, like these gutter runner slingers, are going to be a nightmare to kill.
We are ready. Druki.
Like it's going to be the gutter runners that kill me at the end of the day.
Destroy.
Our Dark Conduit's back up again, but don't need it on the left side, so I might bring it round Eva to the right.
Blissful battle calls. Druki tyrant.
Get around there. Is she on a horse? She is. Okay, so she should hurry up. Her horse is covered in blood. Like, legitimately covered in blood. Look at her. Let me just pause it for a second. When you know somebody's been in battle. I mean, come on. That's insane. Oh dear. So we got a couple units of shades left. There's one on this side. There's one on this side. Where's the third one? They both there? Oh no, these ones are further back. Okay, so we should get those in the melee. Cool. Well, these are plague monks. Alright, let's just get nice and deep into these. We'll go immune psychology. Put all the units around. We'll get nice and deep into this formation. If we can. And I'll show you guys exactly what Dark Conduit does. If she can get any deeper. Don't think she can. This might be the position to do it. Oh my god, it destroyed the buildings either side.
Striking out.
What is that?
I go.
That was insane.
Dealers in death. Shades.
Alright, let's try and move forward to the shades and hit those gutter runner slingers. So I can't just stand there and take the damage.
Dreadlord.
Half cut.
It was so powerful it destroyed the buildings.
For the king. Destroy. Dark Elves.
Nordhammer says, too bad Eva is not immortal. Yeah, it is a shame, isn't it? She definitely proved herself a couple times. These shades are going absolutely ham.
By your command.
Can they catch up to the gutter runner slingers? We'll soon find out. No, they can't.
Eager for battle.
Right, more gutter runners to kill. Let's make sure we kill off those. I'm surprised that these repeated crossbows haven't really done too much. Oh, they haven't got fire at will on. That would be why. Let's just
Forward.
make sure we realign them, then we'll let them pick their own targets.
Without question.
Right, on this side, it's going to be the Dark Shard's turn to take up the front line. We also, of course, have the Dark Riders. I probably should have used them instead. Oh no, don't tell me we're going to break. Why are we breaking? No. I really find it just like so random sometimes. Like, why did they all just break? Like, Eva was perfectly fine. God damn. Well, we made them pay for that, I'll tell you that much.